The officials have caught us all offside right there. The amber light was out. We didn't think we were going to go racing, but the green light has come on. It's flashed. The amber light's come on. Good times. Well, Mick Callaghan will lead away a huge field of AMCA Nationals. Green light of their away. Now we all know what happened last time. The AMCA Nationals were on the racetrack, and that's about the exact same position it happened. Goodness me. Last race meeting that actually got rained out, actually, the Easter weekend. But the poor old XC is in getting a heart transplant at the moment, so she'll be back with a brand new engine. And it'll be good to see that old rusty girl back out there helping us. But in the meantime, Rodney Dolan has offered his services this evening instead of racing. And he's brought out his four-wheel drive, of course, as a makeshift pace. Our poleman, Mick Callaghan, is out. The Q99 is also on the infield. Rightio will restart number 1 for the AMCA Nationals. And Kirk Porter in car 13 finds himself out in front on the low side. Oh yes, internally praying in my mind that we can get some laps through right here for the AMCAs. Starting to thin themselves out now. Porter right up against the fence in Q13. That opened the door right there for Darren Cowan. Slips down the inside of turn number 4 in car 50. Dasher in car number 50 right there to make the move. He finds himself out in front now, and he's stretching the legs of the 253 Holden V8. Andrew Baker now down the inside of turn 4, following Darren Cowan's move their lap earlier. So Darren Cowan, your race leader in car 50. Andrew Baker behind him in car 68. Kirk Porter now coming under a little bit more fire. Tony Kurt down the inside of him in car 90. So Cowan, Baker and Curdy, your top 3. Boys starting to run over our pretty little chalk line on the infield already. I sort of hoping that it'd last more than 3 laps, but anyways. Smoke coming from car 68 of Baker. It's right up the front of the engine by the looks of things on the left-hand side. He slips wide. Curdy now down the inside will take over position 2. My goodness. So it's Darren Cowan and Tony Kerr, 1 and 2. White flag out, 1 more. Robbie Croydon comes to a slow on the outside of the racetrack, right up high out of the way. Nice track awareness there by Robbie. He'll stay out of the way and let the field roll through. Checkered flag will fly for the first time tonight, folks. Darren Cowan in car 50. Tony Curd will get there for position number 2, and Andrew Baker. Round out the top 3 of the V8 AMCA Nationals, ladies and gentlemen. Certainly a better result than what we got last time the AMCAs were on the track in their first race. Certainly. Had everything crossed when we got into that first lap into turn number 2. But thankfully we got through it, and a big thank you to the AMCAs, a last-minute inclusion into the program this evening. A huge car count considering they had a day's notice. They basically got straight back to us and said, yep, we're... And of course the president of their club is actually having his 60th birthday party in town here tonight over at the Brothers Club. He assures me he'll be sticking his head out to have a listen to the speedway tonight. Alrighty. AMCA Nationals are about to go for their second round of heats for the night. Alice Purcell was from the pole position in 84, but it's all Luke Franken from the outside. He'll move up into position number 1. Now you might have noticed the AMCA on the infield for that race just before. That was Corey Battersby. Double duty for him tonight as he jumps out of the stocker and the V division drivers. to jump into his AMCA National. Sparks still flying at the moment for the AMCAs. Glenn Bolter in position number 2 in car 10. Porter has problems in 13. He'll go right to the back of the field. A spinner as well. That's Alice Purcell. That will bring on the ambulance. Officials not happy with that one. There's Luke Franken and Q99 out in single file restart this time for V8 AMCA Nationals. All 253 Holden V8 power plants in these cars. Greenlow were away, and it is Luke Franken out in front, but he is under heavy pressure right now. Glenn Bolter and Tony Kerr side by side. Have a crack at Bolter in car 10. Down the inside now, a horsepower shootout. They've come together. Oh, they are around, and it's a big one. Oh, goodness me. The boys were letting it hang out, and they came undone in turn number 1. All the action caught on Brian's DVDs, and that will reduce the field a little. Big hit right there. Officials, plenty of chatter on the radio. Darren Cowan, panel damage through the left hand. Certainly still heaps of chatter on the radios at the moment, folks. Officials have got the eagle eye out. There's wobbly wheels and broken bits all over the place. And of course, just keeping an eye on the safety crew on the far side over there with 46. Dean is out of the car by the looks of things, so that's great news for Dean Ballard. All right, bear with us, folks. Just a tilt tray in operation over there for the 46 machine. As soon as that one pops into the infield in the cool-down area, we'll be back underway. Unfortunate there for Glenn Bolter in car number 10. He is in the cool-down area. Also a committed member of our executive committee is Glenn Bolter, our vice treasurer. He's been this season, so a very busy man in the Speedway circles. Amber lights are out on the racetrack. That means we're going to go racing this time around. Officials are happy. Luke Franken will retain his spot at the front of the field in car 99. So obviously a racing incident at the once all the dust has settled there. Oh, we've got another one on the boards. Goodness me, Andrew Baker having a crack at moving the main straight fence. Hard impact. He's doing well to retain his position on the racetrack. Darren Cowan gives the fence a little smack as well in car 50. The right-hand front wheel not happy in the 68 car of Baker. Problems now for Q99 of Franken. He will pull to the infield. Oh, Cowan now has an expiring car, car 50. Big death rattles for car 50 and smoke out of the rear. Geez, we reckon this car feel we're running out of cars. Tony Curd and car 90 out in front. Mark Horseman in 00, the Erwin Holmes machine behind him. Then it's Kirk Porter. White flag, one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars remaining out of 15. Excellent. Checkered flag will fly. That's how they'll finish, folks. Tony Kerr and car 90 will get the race win. Mark Horseman in 00 and Kirk Porter crossing the line for third. Wow. Big heat race, that one for the AMCA Nationals. We've got some casualties. And just between you and me, we were thinking of splitting these guys up into two groups during the week. You'll be able to fill you in on all the details if you can see yourself running around with these boys. Amber lights around, racing this time around. Tony Kurt in Carnoni will lead him away. Andrew Baker on the outside, he got a pretty good jump too, and he'll lead him into turn one and pulls down on Kurt. The two come together. The amber lights are on there. Thumbs up from Brian East, caught that one. Hasn't missed much tonight either, actually. Head up and see those guys if you want to see the sprinters in action next weekend in Mackay. Well over away. Kurt it is this time. Ricardo Benoni will lead him away. Andrew Baker behind him in 68. Kirk Porter in car 13 there in position 3, and Glenn Bolter. Oh, we've got another one. Oh, goodness me. Oh, goodness. Glenn Bolter, wrong place at the wrong time again. And he has jumped the bonnet of car 13 of Kirk Porter. 00 with steam coming out of the back of his car as well. Looks more like smoke actually, it's hanging around a bit. Kirk Porter had a pretty good run this season, his first season in the class. So he still hasn't really turned that many laps. But he's shown some good speed this season so far. And the AMCA Nationals will be participating out in Blackwater, June 11th and 25th. So still plenty of racing for those guys still to come. We certainly thank him for his kind support this season. All right, complete restart. 6 cars left for the AMCAs. The bets are on. How many will they finish with? As Andrew Baker and Tony Kurt are out in front. Alice Purcell, our lady racer in car 84 at the back of the field. Rankin in car 2 spinning across the infield. Looks like he'll take no further part as well. Baker into the side of Kurt as well. The boys are into it here tonight for the AMCAs. The elbows are out. Tony Kurt still out in front in car 90. Then it's Andrew Baker and Corey Battersby. Battersby, a very newcomer. Done very little late racing so far in the AMCA Nationals. Finds himself in position number 3. Wow, Horseman's around at the back of the field, car number 00. All on his own, spun the car around. That will bring on the embers. Looks like the white flag was about to come out as well. And that's how they'll finish, folks. We'll declare the race there for the AMCA Nationals. So Tony Kurt, it is in car number 90, will pick up the race win. And Andrew Baker there for second in car number 68. And Corey Battersby coming around now in the green and white machine. He'll get third place, so it'll be his best result so far in the AMCA National ranks. And once again, to everyone that is heading for the exits. Thank you to you guys for braving the cool this evening and coming out and supporting the Speedway. Fingers crossed we'll be back in August. Rightio, finals time for the AMCA Nationals. Tony Curd will lead away the field in car number 90. Corey Battersby behind him. Then it's Andrew Baker, Mark Horseman, and Kirk Porter. Baker with a nice early move. Oh, he went straight into the side of Battersby. Battersby may have picked up a flat inside tyre, flat inside front tyre by the looks of it. Not slowing him down at the moment though, as he remains in third position. So it's all Tony Curd, car number 90. And Andrew Baker chasing him. Corey Battersby, Mark Horseman, Kirk Porter, Glenn Bolter and Alice Purcell is the field. Curd still looking the goods out in front in car number 90. Another one of the many Irwin Homes sponsored cars. Robbie Irwin, the man, sponsors a lot of these machines. Big credit to what he does for AMCA National Racing. Well, we've got a couple together. It's Porter and Glenn Bolter. And Bolter shares the love back to Porter, who has a problem in 13. He will pull to the infield. Andrew Baker looks like he's buttoned off a little bit as well in car 68. Winding down now for the AMCA Nationals. Mentioned earlier, all 253 Holden V8 engines. HQ Holden front end components in these cars, so they're all the same. Very inexpensive class if you can see, you want to see yourself in a chassis car. So it's all Tony Curd, car number 90. White flag out for him, one more to trouble. Andrew Baker still there in position number 2 in car 68. That's how they'll finish. Checkered flag will fly for the final time for the season. And Tony Curd at car number 90 will get the race win for the AMCA Nationals. Andrew Baker in car 68 for Cara Car Trailers will get second place. And Mark Horseman for Irwin Homes will get there for position 3. That will be the final race of our season, the season 2010-2011. As I mentioned earlier, folks, we are hoping to fire up again in August, but we'll see how that pans out. At the very latest, it will be early September. But of course, keep an eye on the Rocky Speedway website for more information. And for everyone who has contributed and come out here to support us this evening, we certainly thank you for coming. And for one final time this season, checkered flag, the winner of the AMCA National Final, Tony Caird in car number 90. Once again, guys, the pit area will be open if you'd like to go for a wander down there. All the Formula 500s have plenty of giveaways down there. There's posters to be given out for the kids. So if you want to head down that way, the pit area will be open now. And the bar up at the far side, it will be open till midnight if you'd like to hang around and have a beverage with us. We'll fire up the barbecue as soon as we can find it and the gas bottle. We will get organised and have a few snacks and some beers. Once again, thank you everybody for coming out this evening. We certainly appreciate it.